More than 30 volunteers showed up outside the Villalobos Rescue Center this morning, ready to help out after the first floor of the center flooded during all that heavy rain yesterday. Megan Key is joining us live outside the center this afternoon, with more. And it's still raining out there. Hopefully they won't flood again.
Yeah, hopefully it won't flood again, Eric, but this rain is coming down very strong this afternoon. And I do want to let you know that, like you said, more than 30 volunteers showed up here at Villalobos Rescue Center. A lot of them were fans of the center's show, Pit Bulls and Parolees, and they came ready and eager to help in any way that they can, especially dog walking and just showering the dogs with love and affection. That after yesterday, when the center's first floor flooded due to a heavy downpour, much of like what we're seeing right now. Workers tell us it only took 15 to 20 minutes of heavy downpour before water started creeping into the building, which houses 150 dogs. Workers scrambled to move dogs with more than a dozen kennels covered in water. The center posted about its situation on Facebook, asking for volunteers willing to dog walk and blanket donations. Volunteers came from all over to give the center dry blankets, walk the dogs, and just shower them with love and attention.
So I've watched Pit Bulls and Parolees for many, many years, and I love following them on Facebook. I think their work is wonderful. So as I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday, I noticed that they had, an abundance of flooding from all the rain that was coming. So my girls are absolutely wonderful. And we were coming to walk anyway, and I told them, I was like, well, the need seems to be greatest in the morning. So that's how we wound up here this morning.
Well, we got an update from the center earlier today, and they said that all the dogs are dry, but that the concrete is damp. They expect to continue to clean up and try to work to get things back to normal throughout the day. And of course, they're always accepting volunteers and those blanket donations as well. Reporting live in the 9th Ward, Megan Key, Eyewitness News.
All right, get out of the rain, Megan. Thank you.